Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fading Hearts.
Just blurring farts? What?
Blurring farts. Blurring farts. There we go.
Yes. Ah, I need the desk, it hurt.
You need the desk.
I didn't mean to.
Well, you're obviously as clumsy as Rena is.
Yeah. I don't have the one random ribbon in my hair, though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a cute ribbon, I think. That's what cute looks like,
She's
isn't
got
it?
one plait. Huh.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's
I mean,
odd.
it might try and keep the hair out of her face, but looking at her fringe and her sideburns, they're called bangs in America, aren't they? Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it took me a while to work out people going on about it, then.
Yeah, it was just like, you mean fringe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bangs. Why is that a thing? I know what we'll call those little fringy bits of hair that hang down from your forehead. Bangs! Because
Maybe someone used to have a load of hair gel in them, so they used to hit them in the face really hard.
yeah.
They keep banging me in the face. Oh, that's what they're called. Okay.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Anyway, I guess this is... What did we learn? We learned that there was a...
The giant insect that started murdering people in the year 2000.
Yeah, that's what we learnt. And it's your go, I think.
Oh, yeah. It helps our friends to understand what you're going through. True.
Yes.
You and Claire are really important to me, too. I know I can always come to you guys when I need anything.
Especially anything.
Anything.
Well, maybe not Claire for anything, but definitely Rena for anything.
Oh, yeah. If I had met Claire and Rena when I did, I'd have other friends. I don't want to think about how it would have ended up.
We're both incredibly lucky to have made the wonderful friends we have, aren't we? If we put our minds to it, we can do anything.
Anything. That's the great thing about Rena. She always sees the best in anything and everyone. That's why she gets taken advantage of so often. Yeah, God, can you imagine a salesman running into her? Oh.
You're like a vulture.
Yep, if you keep on believing in something, it's bound to happen. No.
I just like that.
No. You have to actually put some effort into it, and some things just impossible.
Yes.
And you wall into cheese, like staring at it. That doesn't work.
No.
Speaking of cheese, maybe it's cheesy to say things like that. But like
Yes.
holiness, genuine sentiment, it's usually a matter of perspective. There's some truth to that.
Oh, that's right. I have to go take care of a few things.
Shit, suddenly got to pee. Rena quickly crams the rest of my sandwich into her mouth. Makes her cheeks puff out adorably, like a squirrel's.
That's not... No. Hamster, maybe. Thanks again for the lunch.
Take care, Rena.
I like the fact that she went invisible to eat the sandwich.
Yeah, just to eat the sandwich.
Yeah.
Rena grabs her things and dashes out of the classroom.
Of course she does.
Out at my neck, some sandwiches and dig in.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh man, I hope this game opens up to having an inventory system just so we can see how many sandwiches he has.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm still a growing guy. Yeah, growing rounder.
Yes.
You hear that? Some guys are saying they saw those spooky shadows again. As I chow down on the rest of my lunch, I overhear some of the other students gossiping. You mean all those giant spiders and rats people are supposedly seeing? Yeah, those guys said they saw more of them in the forest yesterday. Lately, a bunch of occultists have been running around telling everyone who would listen that there are shadow monsters in the forest.
Okay.
Yeah, occultists. Occultists don't really do that.
Not really.
That many in as many words. No one is really taking it seriously, of course. But I guess it's still exciting to talk about. Still, more and more people are gossiping about it these days, and I'm surprised it hasn't been replaced by a celebrity scandal or something yet.
That's actually a valid point.
Do you think Mystica is really a magical girl?
What?
Yeah. The new teen model on the magazine covers these days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to this guy downtown the other day, and he said his brother's best friend's girlfriend saw her casting spells to fight off those monsters.
Right.
Brother's best friend's girlfriend's dog's hairdresser. A magical girl fighting shadows of spiders and rats. That's quite the delusion. Was she drunk? You're kidding. And these people seriously believe it. If they saw something, it's got to be a publicity stunt or something. Or maybe they're getting paid off to pretend it's real for some weird reason.
Yeah.
I bet you're right. Ever since the rumours started, her popularity's skyrocketed. I bet she's really raking it in now, mate. But that'd be a pretty sweet gig. Teen superhero. Yeah, that would never cause no problems.
No, there's no adage like great power and great responsibility. Nothing like that.
No. Well, the attack are eating it up anyway. But even the girls are cosplaying her.
What?
Depending... We don't know what she looks like yet.
Okay. Okay.
Bear that in mind.
Okay.
She's a model. It's hard to believe everyone takes Mystica seriously. Somehow I can't imagine a real magical girl modelling for photos.
Why not?
Yeah, gotta make a living.
Yeah.
Can't blame her for making a living, though. Oh, fair enough. With such beautiful silver hair and a pretty face, it's only natural to take advantage of them. Okay.
Right. Yes, she's gone grey. Therefore, gorgeous.
And if everyone thought she was really a magical girl protecting the city, well, that'd be a major boost to her career, wouldn't it? The things people will do for attention these days.
Yeah, it's almost like it's...
faking shadow monsters. that happens a lot, yeah.
Yeah, often, in fact. Can't get out of my house with the fake shadow monsters.
Yeah. Still, I suppose it makes people happy to envision someone out there fighting for their sakes, the army. And it happens no one intending to be that someone.
Maybe the people think they're going to get saved who are in danger.
Yeah.
Might be a problem.
Yeah. Help me, Superman. Superman? The clock on the wall informs me that time's almost up. Time's almost up, person who's eating sandwiches. So I immediately polish off the rest of my lunch.
Wow.
Look, the clock informs him. He's just gonna... Oi, you, time's almost up, mate.
Oi, dinner time's over.
Here, mate. Shh. Oi, hey. Now that school is out after lunch,
I will point out that the clock up here says it's 11 o'clock. Just saying. It's 11 o'clock and school's out.
It's also Wednesday when he said it was Friday. I leave to meet up with my friend Alex. You said you didn't have any other friends. We planned to hang out at the arcade after school today.
He mentioned Alex to his mate, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Excuse me, I'm Captain Bitchy Pants.
Excuse me, are you Ryu?
No, I'm Dave. That's me. Who are you?
My name is Sophia, and I'm a journalist for the Crystal Stream News. I'd like to talk to you for a bit.
You're a bit young for a journalist. Oh, it's a school newspaper.
Okay, fine.
Crystal Stream News? Our school newspaper? Question marks on everything.
You're one of the big three, and I have a few questions for you regarding them. What?
The big three? No idea what she's talking about, but I guess I ought to hear her out. Or not. Okay.
This isn't a good place to talk. Do you mind coming with me?
Not really. As in, please, really don't touch me. Now I'm even more curious about what's up. Is there really such need for discretion? Well, it's polite when interviewing someone.
Yeah.
All right, Sophia, what do you want to know in this corridor that's completely separate from the other one and not similar in any way?
So then, what is your relation with the other members of the big three?
Reading, writing, and arithmetic. What? Other members? Am I in a band? What? I'm sorry, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I don't know anything about this big three. I don't even know I was a member until just now. Can you tell me a little about it?
You're kidding, right? You're one of the big three and you never even heard of them.
I grinned sheepishly and shrugged my shoulders negatively. Huh?
Okay. Language not too good there.
Nope. Want to fill me in on it?
You're supposed to be the one giving me information. The big three are the major achievers of the Crystal Stream Collegiate Institute. Claire, Rena, and you.
Claire and Rena? Oh, you mean because they're popular and attractive and at the top of the honour roll? But wait, no one likes them. So why am I in this group? I'm not any of those things.
True, you're probably the only member by association.
Jeez, she doesn't mince words, does she? Only people. I try and force a smile. It fails.
1 second. Again, right.
Yeah, it's the forced smile, lopsided grimace of failure.
Yeah, mostly failure, yeah.
My grades don't really matter that much to me, but I still manage a solid B average. Well, that'd probably mean a lot more if you were doing badly, to be honest.
Yeah.
That part doesn't bother me. But I don't like being I don't like being thought of as a groupie. Yeah.
Claire and Rena are highly active in extracurricular activities, whereas you are not. Nor are you considered all that attractive by most female students.
Oh, well, fuck you then. I take that back. Sophia doesn't mince words. She minces people with words.
Well done! You obviously focused on that one a lot more than I did.
Stop. I can't hold back a laugh. For some reason, this situation is so sad that it's actually pretty funny. Your face is amusing to me.
Is there more to this than I know?
This is through the lopsided grin, obviously.
Yeah. Are you having a stroke?
Yeah.
Do you need fast medical attention?
Help me! Not really. But you said you had some questions for me, so you might as well ask them now.
I have work to do today, so I'll make this quick. I don't know why I've got that little mannerism in there for her. What can you tell me about Rena and Claire? I haven't heard too much about them aside from being members of the Big Three.
I've been friends with them for ages now. I don't think I should talk about them behind their backs. I don't want you to write something bad about them. Don't say anything bad, then you moron.
We don't do smear pieces here. As the official school newspaper, we have strict guidelines on what we can publish.
But not on what you can't. Really? I guess I should read it more often then. Or at all.
I'm only asking for a few leads on something, and I can promise you strict confidentiality.
Lies.
I won't quote you or in any way reveal your identity.
Lies. Leads? On what? Dogs?
I can't tell you that.
So you want me to spill the beans on my two closest friends and even tell me the angle? Why are you even interested in them?
It's for something very important.
Right, because that's so convincing.
Fine, I suppose it can't be helped. I'll let you in on a little secret. And in return, you'll answer a couple of questions about Claire and Rena.
Yes, totally. A secret? What kind of secret? One I don't know.
Have you heard of the Wings of Light?
They're banned. You mean the urban legend? The Wings of Light are a notorious group of heartthrobs who can supposedly charm any girl they like. In other words, players.
Right.
Rumour has it they've dated over 30 girls in just 9 months.
Creeps then. Basically.
Hang about, dated, not slept with, but dated 30 girls over 9 months.
Each.
That's
not too terrible, to be honest.
Yeah, actually.
That's just in 9 months. That's what.
If we assume that's over
9 girls a month on dates. Yeah. So that's like 2 a week.
Yeah.
So they've had dates with 2 girls a week in the last 9 months. That's not terrible.
Possibly commitment issues, but
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. As long as they're not being arseholes and they're upfront about what they want. You know, who gives a toss?
Yeah. I don't know if any of it's true, and I really despise guys like that.
Because you can't get it?
Probably. Toying with a girl's affection for fun is just unforgivable. There's no telling how much heartache they've caused. So we're assuming that they don't tell the girls what they're planning.
No.
Alright.
Right, okay.
That's a different
kettle of fish altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're honest about what you want, then screw it, don't care.
It'll come down to it. Being an arsehole is not nice.
No.
It's quite simple, really.
Yeah. Generally, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the rumours don't have all the facts straight. The Wings of Light did exist. You'd think everyone they dumped would hate them, right? But they've actually on very friendly terms with nearly all the girls they've dated. In fact, some of them have even formed a fan club.
A fan club? Right. Okay.
Well, so obviously they're not terrible people. Or, considering the way that this game is going, possibly mythical.
Yep. Sophia ignores the scepticism dripping from my comment and moves along.
At the end of last year, the group disbanded when a tragedy struck. One of the members disappeared after that.
After the tragedy? So what's the damn tragedy?
Apparently, didn't get a date.
Yeah.
Didn't get a date.
Yep.
It's the only thing I can think of. But I managed to track him down. I'll give you one guess which school he goes to now.
It's not me, you weird bastard. Don't tell me. He goes to Crystal Stream.
You got it. I'm willing to expose his identity and his... No, never mind.
Amongst other things.
If you tell me more about Claire and Rena.
This kind of thing doesn't interest me. Sorry.
Really now? Aren't you worried that he might set his sights on the heart of gentle and innocent Claire?
Gentle? What?
What?
Are you talking about the same Claire? The poor bastard. I burst out laughing. She really doesn't know anything about Claire at all.
What's so funny?
Claire wasn't gentle and innocent the day she was born. I tell you this much about her. She's a strong-willed and no-nonsense kind of girl, and there's no way she'd fall for some smooth-talking playboy. Besides that, she's already dating someone.
You think that guarantees everything? The Wings of Light are famous for breaking up relationships. There's one guy who even claimed to specialise in breaking up couples with difficult personalities.
In people who argue a lot. Huh?
I think so.
I shake my head, wiping tears of mirth from my eyes.
God, this voice is killer.
Trust me, it will never happen.
All right then. What if he was going for Rena?
Actually, the thought of that does bother me. Rena would never consider the possibility of people having ulterior motives for even a minute. On the other hand, she fancies someone else.
Yeah.
Still, not a good enough reason to give Sophia carte blanche to pry into Rena and Claire's personal lives. Their lives. I'll admit that makes me nervous, but that's still not good enough.
Well, if you change your mind, you can find me here after school. I'm always on the lookout for new information, among other things.
Do you have a business card?
No,
Good,
I'm
because
in
that'd
high
be weird.
school.
Yeah. What, you don't have a business card?
Why should I? I'm in high school.
I stand there wordlessly for a moment because I cannot consider the reason why a high school student wouldn't have a business card, apparently. You wouldn't happen to be new to this whole journalism thing, would you? Don't know much about being a porter, but when you're doing social networking or getting leads on anything, you've got to have a business card.
You'll find me just fine. Come back here when you're ready to talk.
What, this random corridor? Do you live here? You a squatter? Do you even go to this school? She walks away without giving me a chance to reply, much less bid her farewell. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. Apparently I'm in a group called the Big Three. Like the Fab Four, but less. Yeah. Maybe I should start paying more attention to the world around me. But why do people like labelling everyone anyway? Major part of human psychology? Just saying.
Just thought. Just thought.
I should probably look for Claire and Rena. I wonder if they've heard anything about this.
Probably not.
As if summoned by that thought, Rena appears.
Hi, Ryu. I was looking for you.
Hi, Rena. Where's Claire? Because obviously I don't care about you.
She's busy with club stuff. Should we go home now?
Sure, let's go.
So, Ryu, what are your plans for the rest of the day?
Avoiding you. I told Alex I'd spend time with him at the arcade today, where you're not.
Alex, who is he again?
A friend, you moron.
Oh, right, the otaku.
Yeah.
Oh, was that wrong of me to say? I don't. This is now her voice. She's just going to do that, irritating a noise.
It's not that, it's just... You make it sound like an otaku is a synonym for otherworldly creature.
Well, aren't they kind of strange, though? Like, they don't come out of their rooms and say they only date 2D girls.
What?
Really? Is
What?
that what they are?
What?
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 I don't, what?
Is she concussed?
That explains a lot.
They just enjoy different things, that's all. Like, what? They only date 2D girls. That was a weird way of phrasing it.
Yeah. So basically,
They like hentai is what you meant. What? Because that's not dating. Porn
No.
and dating aren't the same thing.
No.
They're very different. It's an important thing to remember that. If anyone gets confused about it, explain the difference, and if they're still confused about it, take them to a hospital because they've probably got head trauma. Yes. Anyway, it's true that Alex is a little odd, but I don't really mind his antics. Just capers, most of the time. Just capers out and going, woo-doo-doo-doo.
Ryu, are you becoming an otaku too?
I like boobs you can grab. What? Oh, this conversation's certainly taking a rather bizarre turn. Maybe Rena will get over her crush if she thinks I'm an otaku. No. I'm considering it. I mean, why not? Because it's not a real thing, really. It's just a habit.
Yeah.
I smile at her. I wonder if she'll buy it.
Eh? Are you going to disappear from society, then not take showers anymore, and stay in your room all day? Can I join you?
I think you may have your wires crossed. People like that are called... Oh, God.
Go on, do it.
Hikikomori. Hikikomori?
Hikikomori.
Or shut-ins. Or sorry. Hikikomori. Or shut-ins. It's a lot more common in Japan than here in Sorayama.
Oh, phew, that's a relief. I won't have to scold you for not showering. You have to think of the people around you, you know.
Yeah, go away. I sometimes wonder what Rena's thought processes are doing while we talk. She draws the strangest conclusions sometimes.
Well, this is where we part ways now. Don't forget we're meeting tomorrow at the Bubble Tea Shop. What?
The
Bubble Tea Shop.
That's not a capital B, so that's not the name of the place. That's a description.
That's a description.
We're going to get some bubble tea.
Bubble tea? What the f***'s bubble tea?
Maybe, right? It's
tea with bubbles.
Well, I was thinking you can get those vaporizers, but maybe a vaporized tea, but through water, so it bubbles up, and that's how you get the taste of the tea.
Maybe.
You inhale it.
I'm sure we're going to get comments because this sounds like it's actually a real thing.
And if the thing I just said either is it, awesome, because that actually sounds kind of a laugh.
It does sound pretty.
And if it isn't, why not? Because
if you're
because if I was going to tell it would work, I'm not sure whether there'd be much point to it, but it'd be interesting.
But it would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always nice to have a nice gimmick. Anyway.
Bubble tea shop. Right. Okay. So we're meeting her tomorrow at the bubble. I think we should probably remember this.
Oh God. We're going to have to get a rotor or something.
It's supposed to have like stats and stuff, which we've not experienced. We're like nearly an hour in.
Oh jeez. Well, anything kind of Japanese style is usually slow burning for the first hour, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
I won't. See you and Claire then. Take care, Rena.
Bye-bye.
You're never getting a key to my house. I wave at her as she leaves. After she's disappeared around the corner, I head back to my apartment to change out my school uniform. Nah, nothing like a place to call home.
Why do students in this sort of area, why do they always have their own place? Because they're high school students. Always.
It really is, since I have the apartment to myself. Life in my foster home was miserable, so I secluded myself and spent all my time learning programming languages. As tech firms struggled to get back on their feet after the Y2K disaster, it's that giant insect kept destroying all the networking hardware, they were desperate to hire new programmers.
Really?
Even though I was only 12 years old at the time, I managed to strike a deal with a new startup company.
Just no!
No. You were had, mate. They were con me. 2% of their increase in sales for the next 6 years will be mine in return for my services.
Bullshit.
When they started to make money, so did I. So now, on an exclusive contract with them for 4% of their sales increase, apparently my work is good enough that they want to keep me on.
Not happened, ever.
Yeah.
In any way, shape or form.
Their programming sector must have been shit.
It must be really diabolical if a 12-year-old could save them.
There's enough money in my savings account to get by for the next 3 years or so. So I should probably start looking for another contract soon. Because in 3 years I might not have enough money. Just the NDA I had to sign. I never told anyone about the source of my income, not even Claire and Rena. They think I'm a drug dealer. Probably better that way. I'm already being labelled enough as it is. No need to fuel the fire by making it public that I'm something of a computer genius. Yeah. I finish changing and head out to meet Alex at the arcade. Oh God, bright.
Bright and wow, look at the posters on the wall.
Yeah. It's like someone tried to distill Japaneseness.
Yeah.
Or Japanese media, anyway.
Are you ready for the Eternity Bat?
What?
That's
The
what
hell
it
is
says on
that?
the wall.
Oh, that's two T's, so it says on the other side, the Eternity Battle.
Oh, okay.
Just, is that kind of like score attack? We've got to keep going in just endless waves.
I'm betting the Eternity Battle is probably...
We're going to have to do this.
We're going to have to
train
do this
for a
'cause it's
fight in
real.
another universe.
Mm.
That's my theory.
Yep.
Yeah, that's totally it. The arcade is nearby, so it's only a short walk to get there. Oh god, that'd be nice. Having a proper arcade really close would be
Cool,
amazing.
actually. I'd never have any money. Oh, I don't have any money anyway, ever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. According to Alex, this place is the local hub for gaming and tournaments. Speaking of which, where is he anyway? Is he in his pyjamas?
I think so.
Oh, I've got to think of a voice for this one now. Ooh,
Always a good choice.
Ooh, ooh.
So you want to distill Japanese otaku-ness into whatever voice you've got to have.
Without being massively racist.
Yeah.
Which is actually quite hard.
Although to be fair, he does look like a white boy.
That's true. So, white otaku.
Yes.
So that would be basically...
American accent, I think.
Oh god, the only American accent I can do is Southern Gentleman. It doesn't really fit.
Yeah, because all the voices so far have totally fit.
Yes, yeah. Oh, bugger, he's a goblin. What, are you ready for a game? Hi, Alex. Let's not start with your favourite fighting game this time. How about a shooter? A shooter, eh? This is Alex. Oh, sorry, this is Alex. I met him at this very arcade about 5 months ago. He hasn't left since. Back then, I could beat anyone at any of the fighting games. I even had a bit of a reputation.
Nerd!
Then Alex came along, delivered a smackdown of embarrassing proportions in front of all the regulars. Once my pride recovered from the beating, I asked him for a rematch so I could learn to play better. He agreed. We've been friends ever since. Which is 5 months, so ever since doesn't really sound the right phrase. But, yeah. Although we both go to Crystal Stream Collegiate Institute, I rarely see him there. Because we do different classes, presumably.
Yeah.
There we go, he's in different classes and spends his lunch break here at the arcade watching other people play.
Because he's weird.
He eats lunch, observes the other players' matches, and then proceeds to beat the shit out of them with a low-tier character. Then he dashes back to school and makes it to class just in time. Right, so he's an arsehole then, because he beats people up with the weakest characters.
Yes. So
After watching their fight, after watching their playing style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dick.
Smurf. There we go. I went with him a few times, but I'd much rather relax and talk to Cleo Arena at lunchtime than run around so much. Also, if I have to walk, that's less sandwich time. Oh no! I got this new shooter game recently. It's really good. My eyes have turned into coins. Alright, let's try that one. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. I lost 3 lives in 10 seconds. When I said shooters, I meant the kind of guns you point at the screen, not goes flying through the air towards magic cannons that pump out more bullets than a Gatling gun. Ah, a bullet hell.
Oh.
I don't feel bad. Everyone has to start somewhere. I'll have a bit of practice and hard work. You'll be ready for lunatic mode.
No.
I've actually got a bullet hell for my old Dreamcast, and it's got 15 difficulty settings.
That's nuts. That's just crazy.
Yeah. I think that is one of the difficulty settings. Yeah.
Ludicrous speed. Go.
Yeah. Basically can't see the screen most of the time because of all the bullets. Sorry.
That's just not fun.
Yeah. It's terrifying. Really detailed background that you never get to look at because you're staring at your ship as you try and dodge everything. That was a wall of bullets. How do you dodge that? You use your ultra attack. You weave through. That's what I was trying to do. I even picked easy. I never play on easy.
Oh, he's one of those, is he?
Hey, look, someone else is giving it a try. I turned to watch him play that awful game that should never have made it out of QA. But that's impossible. Wave after wave of bullets fill nearly the entire screen, and yet the character never gets hit. There's even more of them than there were when I played the same stage. I look up on the status screen, and this time it reads hard. So how late get you? That happens to everyone the first time they play a Danmaku game. The trick is to learn you'll count the hitbox. It's a lot smaller than it looks. If it makes you feel better, I'll buy you dinner after school on Monday. How about that?
Okay.
And I'll try and get in your pants, apparently.
So what's the deal here? We've got what's her face tomorrow, and on Monday we've got him.
Oh God, really?
Do we need to actually just?
Probably do need to write this down.
Hang on.
I've never been one to turn down free food. Count me in. I'm just wondering if it turns out Alex is a girl or something.
Oh. Yeah, that looks likely. Okay.
Because that character model with that haircut is quite
gender neutral.
Yeah, it's kind of what you expect an anime tomboyish girl to look like. With that shapeless pajama top, which I assume is a shirt. Alright, this is on Monday, you will finally experience the pleasures of a cosplay cafe. It's like a normal cafe but with bigger hats. Cosplay cafe. Somehow I'm starting to regret agreeing so readily. Some prices are just too steep for a free meal. Oh God, it's probably really expensive if it's themed. Don't worry, it's not what you're thinking. I'm a regular there. Oh, it's exactly what we're thinking.
Yeah.
Just a nice place to sit back and relax. While women with large chests give you stuff. Coming from a guy whose idea of a good time is watching pixelated girls all day, I'm not terribly convinced. Let's move on to a better game.
Please.
Me and your beloved mystical magical stadium fighter. XL Millennium Edition speed ball thing. That's how fighters work, isn't it, on name?
Yeah.
Mystical Magical Stadium Fighter is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Two girls with magical powers square off against one another in an arena and beat the shit out of each other.
Can you hear that? I think my cat's trying to... I've got like a paper lantern thing, like that goes all the way to the floor. She's trying to climb up the inside of that. I think she's stopped now. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. No, she started again. Oi! Yeah, you! Don't pretend you don't exist, and don't pretend I don't exist. Oh, there goes
the lantern doesn't exist.
Okay, anyway, we're going to need to finish this one off soon.
Alex tells me that it started as an indie title, but it was so popular it got licensed by a major publisher. Good for them. I'm actually not too shabby at it, but Alex is seriously a pro. He's won thousands of dollars in prizes by competing in tournaments. Truth be told, I'd love to try making my own game someday and seeing how far I could take it. Databases are lucrative, but painfully boring and lacking in imagination. If it's alright with you, there's a new combo I want to try out on your face. Fine, we'll go to the fighting games. Yeah, alright.
Weird.
Alex and I spend a few more hours at the arcade, playing, chatting, and just generally goofing off, while I get beaten up. He and I part ways, and I head home thinking about our promise to meet at a cosplay cafe on Monday. That should be an experience, if nothing else.
Yeah, I think we should call it there.
At the experience.
About the experience.
Experience.
And I need to go and murder some kittens.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay for murder.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
For God's sake.